Ever thought about the dangers lurking in your kitchen? No, not the sharp knives or the hot stove. Today, we're peeling back the veil on a less visible but equally significant threat: food contamination by bugs. Our kitchens, the heart of our homes, where we prepare meals for our loved ones, can also be a playground for unwanted guests like flies and cockroaches. These tiny invaders are drawn like magnets to our food, both fresh and decaying. What's more, they bring along uninvited guests of their own, harmful bacteria and pathogens. Imagine, as we go about our daily routines, these little creatures are having a feast, contaminating our food and putting our health at risk. Take flies, for instance. These winged pests are not just nuisances. When they land on our food, they can transfer bacteria such as E. coli and Salmonella. Not a pleasant thought, is it? But the story doesn't end there. Flies also have a rather unsavory habit of regurgitating and defecating on the food they land on, spreading contaminants even further. Then there's the notorious cockroach, a resilient pest that can squeeze into the tiniest of spaces, making our kitchens and food storage areas their personal hideouts. Cockroaches are carriers of various pathogens, including those responsible for food poisoning and dysentery. They contaminate our food and preparation surfaces with their saliva, feces, and shed skins. So we have these unseen threats right in our kitchens, making our food their playground and our health their casualty. Symptoms of foodborne illnesses can range from mild stomach upsets to severe conditions like vomiting, diarrhea, and in extreme cases, hospitalization. Particularly vulnerable are children, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. The everyday kitchen, a battlefield we didn't know existed. The good news is, we're not defenseless. Stay tuned as we discuss how to protect ourselves and our loved ones from these hidden threats in the next segment. Flies, they're more than just a nuisance. These common pests can pose serious threats to our health, particularly when it comes to the food we eat. You see, flies are not the cleanest creatures. They are attracted to both fresh and decaying food, and they carry harmful bacteria on their bodies. This includes nasties like E. coli and Salmonella. When a fly lands on your sandwich, it's not just stopping for a rest, it's potentially depositing bacteria which can lead to foodborne illnesses. And to make matters worse, flies have rather unsavory dining habits. When they land on food, they regurgitate and defecate right there on the spot, further spreading contaminants. Now you might be thinking, oh, a little stomach upset isn't too bad. But foodborne illnesses can be far more severe. Symptoms can range from mild discomfort to more serious conditions like vomiting, diarrhea, and in severe cases, can even land you in the hospital. Certain groups, such as children, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems, are particularly vulnerable. So next time you see a fly buzzing around your kitchen, remember, it's not just an annoying bug. It's a potential health risk. Flies, small creatures with a significant impact. Now let's switch our attention to another common kitchen marauder, the cockroach. These creatures, known for their resilience, have a knack for finding their way into our kitchens. They're adept at squeezing into the tiniest of cracks and crevices, making themselves unwelcome guests in our food storage areas. Cockroaches aren't just a nuisance. They are potential carriers of harmful pathogens. These little invaders can transport various disease-causing organisms on their bodies, in their saliva, and even in their droppings. When they come into contact with our food or food preparation surfaces, the risk of contamination rises significantly. Let's hear from an expert in the field. We've invited a pest control specialist who can shed more light on the subject. Expert. Cockroaches are notorious for carrying pathogens that can lead to diseases such as food poisoning and dysentery. They can contaminate food and surfaces with their saliva, feces, and shed skins, which pose a significant health risk to humans. It's not just about the ick factor. These are serious health risks we're talking about. So it's clear that cockroaches, despite their small size, can lead to big problems in our kitchens. They're more than just distasteful. They're health hazards lurking in the shadows. Cockroaches, the unseen invaders, are more dangerous than they appear. Knowing the danger, the question remains, how can we protect our food and ourselves? Well, there are several key strategies that can help prevent bug-related food contamination. Firstly, proper food storage is essential. Bugs are opportunists, attracted to easily accessible food sources. By storing food in sealed containers, we deny them this access. This isn't just about leftovers or open packets. Consider all food, including fresh fruit and vegetables. A fruit bowl might be an appealing centerpiece, but it's also a bug magnet, so keep all food items stored properly. Next, let's talk about cleaning. Bugs thrive in dirty environments, feasting on the tiniest crumbs or spills. Regular cleaning is therefore crucial. Ensure you wipe down surfaces immediately after use. Don't leave dirty dishes in the sink overnight, and remember, your trash can is a bugs buffet, so empty it regularly and keep it clean. Now, onto pest-proofing your home. Bugs can enter through the smallest cracks and crevices. Regularly inspect your home for these potential entry points, especially around windows, doors, and where pipes enter the house. Seal any gaps you find to keep the bugs out. And finally, don't underestimate the importance of good hygiene. Regular hand washing, especially before handling food, helps prevent contamination. Also, ensure you clean cutting boards, knives, and other utensils properly after each use. But what if bugs are already present? In this case, consider seeking professional pest control services. They can not only eradicate the current infestation, but also provide advice on preventing future ones. With these steps, you hold the power to keep your kitchen safe from these tiny invaders. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. It might seem like a lot of work, but when it comes to protecting our health and the health of our loved ones, isn't it worth the effort? So let's roll up our sleeves, grab that disinfectant, and declare our kitchens a no-bug zone.